What's up, everybody? It's Dre Trades on a Saturday. It's February 27th. One more day for the month when the market opens up on Monday. It's a brand new month, so maybe we could put all of the past behind us and kind of focus like brand new. You just want to start all over. Let's start from scratch. It's been a hell of a week, and let's get this rally going again. All right, so hey, man, I want to show you some charts. I want to show you some charts on FinViz, and I want to show you why I like FinViz, because it helps me see some things that I might not see when I'm looking at my normal charts, and it'd be like basic shit, stuff that I should see, but I just may miss it. So we're going to pull up FinViz real quick, and then we're going to go to my charts and just kind of show you things. We'll pull up the SPY, the IWM, and, some of the major indexes. So let's go ahead and take a look. All right, so here's FinViz. This is the action for Friday, man, and it was just ugly. Man, we opened up pretty decent, and we just started tanking. Then we had a nice little bounce about 10:30. Thought it would do something, and, not really nothing. The NASDAQ was pretty impressive, but at the end of the day, man, you can see where the real intentions were. People just wanted to sell. They wanted out for the weekend or just out. So we definitely don't like the close there. So let's look at some different stock charts to see what we can see. Now, this is what I like about FinViz. See how it automatically draws you some trend lines, right, on the dailies. Okay, this is FinViz, Financial Visualization, FINVIZ.com. So I like pulling this up. You'll see I use it basically all the time, and it kind of can give you a quick look at kind of what's going on, and you don't even have to really be a technical analyst, right? So let's look at the Qs, and we at the daily, and just you can see the wedge that it's in, or the channel, and the Qs. We're at the bottom of the channel here, so maybe, just maybe, we could bounce here, right? Because look what happens when we at the bottom of the channel. It takes us right up. Here, took us right up. Look at the volume here at the bottom of the channel, right? The volume here, well, not as much as here. Here is interesting because we just had a bunch of volume, but and I'm thinking we could bounce. Here we have a lot of volume, and you can see how we still came down. But the difference between here and present is here, when that volume kicked in, we was at the top of the range. So maybe, just maybe, we could bounce here in current day. Hopefully we don't blow through that channel. Let's pull up the SPY and see what's going on here. Now, the SPY, we got the volume, right? Lots of volume in the market the last couple of days, but we're kind of at the top of the range here, right? So if you look at the channel it's got for the SPY, you would think that we have a lot more room to come down. But what I do see that they don't really have drawn, I do see another channel right in here that they could have drawn, and maybe we could bounce. It looks like it's sitting right on top of that. So here we are, the SPY telling a little different story. And I believe that's why the NASDAQ it was up 72 points, on Friday. Versus the S&P, because the NASDAQ was really getting destroyed. And you can see how the SPY is still at the top of the range, or at the top of the channel, and it's kind of heading towards the middle. And does it visit the bottom of the channel? I don't know. Another hot sector has been the IWM. Let's go ahead and pull that up real quick. See what we got here. Lots of volume as well, right? And nice tight channel, actually like an ascending kind of triangle, and it broke down, right? It's below it with volume. It almost tells you, unless it's a fake breakdown, that maybe the IWM can come down further, right? And I'm just looking at the FinViz, the dailies. I'm not going into the weeklies and the monthlies. We're just seeing what we got here. Now, let's go ahead and pull up my charts. Let's see what we're going here. We're going to start with the SPY. Now, you remember I said the SPY, I already got the trend line drawn. And I had said, can I move this around? There we go. And I had said, it looks like they could draw another trend line. See, I think that they had on that chart something like this, right? And maybe like this. I can't remember I can't remember what that top line looked like, but they had something like this. But I was like, you could draw another line in here. So let's get rid of this one, and you can see what we got, right? So we are at the bottom of this trend line with volume, so maybe we can bounce. Maybe the SPY can bounce here. So I'm gonna extend this out, bring it down, because what happens if we don't bounce? What happens if it busts right through? Well, right here, right there, we're gonna have some more room to come down and hit that level of support. And then there's another one right below here, kind of gets tight in it. Basically, in this range, right in here, is somewhere we're going to that it will probably find some support and bounce there. So let's go ahead and pull up the Qs. Let's see what's going on with the Qs. Now, it's funny here because I talked about this, I think, in my last video, and you can see that trend line, and you can see how we broke it right there. Now, I drew these lines identifying the different levels with volume. See how the volume spikes here, and I got little circles here, and every time we had that volume, we bounced, right? And if you look really close here, I got the wrong thing. If you look really close here, you could see how we did start to bounce. I think that was, what was that, Tuesday, Wednesday? And no, it failed. So it just boom, collapsed. Look at the volume came right back in, and we are even lower. We're kind of right there. I mean, it's really decision moment. You can almost buy the Qs right now and get out below these lows. Just get out. Just play it for there's your spot. The low is 311.24 and 310.88. So let's just call it 310.80, right? And just be gone if it breaks 310.80. So that's a trade that you can do if you're bullish. But for the most part, when you look at it like that, simple. We broke trend. If you just follow the trend line, and where's support? Oh, there's a couple of levels here. There's a couple of levels here. Here's the big one. This is the big one right here. I'm trying to get cute with it. There's the big one, right? Do we come all the way down to here and then bounce? If so, that's about another, it's not too bad. It's about another 3.5% down to the downside. And you can see how the slow stochastic is still pointing down and didn't begin its turn up yet. So maybe that's what we're gonna do. Maybe come Monday, it's just like, what are they, Black Monday or Ugly Monday or whatever, and it's just down 4% in the morning, and it's like, everybody's panicking. And if it's sitting right there, that's where you would want to buy. You would probably want to buy that dip, and hopefully we can have a nice reversal, and then the market ends up 100 points or something like that. So yeah, we broke. Let's just keep it simple. I'm getting real cute saying, this little bit. We broke. That's obvious. Right here is, for the most part, a good level of support. Maybe we go to and bounce. Now, I'm hoping it's not like that. A lot of NASDAQ stocks got killed. I mean, there is some good deals out there that you could be scooping up. But the bottom line is, when the market's going down, it's taking down anything, everything. So the best thing to do is just to make your list, right, and get into your more conviction names, the names that you have strong conviction on. Rotate into them, and hopefully when we bounce, when we finally do start to come back up to the upside, you're in the right positions where you want to be, in the positions that hopefully are going up strong or even stronger than the general market. All right, so that's what that's my little prediction. I don't want to say it, but yeah, man, I think we go lower. Okay, let's pull up the IWM, and I could get cute with this one as well. Notice how I say cute. Let's go ahead and zoom in right here, and you can see the trend line. I like this trend line, even though it broke right here where was that, October, for the most part, the end of October, it broke and came through. Well, you can see all the touches we had, right? So the more touches you have on a trend line, the more valid it's going to be, the more stronger it is. So we got 4 touches on this one. So I'm going to say that that's the trend line in there, just overshot. So, looking right here, we're kind of right there. It needs to make its decision up come Monday. What are you going to do? And hopefully it's go up, because if this thing goes down, for the most part, we're going to have to say it broke. Now, for the most part, for a trend line to count, we have to wait for the close. But if it kind of just breaks this here, because you can see it already broke it and bounce back. If it does it again, it's going to break and want to go lower. And then where do we go with this one? I'm going to say right here. This one's another simple one. And right there. Well, I'll take that back. There's a couple right here, right there. So we come down to there and hopefully bounce back. And where is that about? That's about 5% to the downside. All right, then you can see the next one was a little bit below it, which is right here. All right, so the thing with the IWM, we either bounce right here, right now, or if we go lower, we basically got another 4% to the downside. So that there you have it for the most part. I think that if we don't bounce, if the bounce ain't right here, right now, and this is all the indices, we're probably going down another 5%. That's my guess. That's Dre Trade's guess, especially by looking at simple charts and simple trend lines and simple support and resistance, nothing else. Throw a little volume in there, sprinkle a little slow stochastic, and that's my prediction of what is going to happen. Now, remember, I think the Congress just passed the stimulus yesterday. Now it's got to go back to the Senate, and then may have to go back to the Congress again and the Senate. Who knows? But it's definitely coming out. And I was looking at it, just looking at the headlines, and they getting ready to throw a lot of money out there. A lot of money. That could change everything. It really can. I mean, for the most part, you have to almost have a long bias, because that money, since I've been watching the market, that money's out there. The market just goes up. It finds a way until it dries up. Market loves that, right? So anyway, let me know what you think about this video. Please subscribe, like, comment. Let me know what you think the market is gonna do. Are you in it? Sales are going on. You can see what's happening with these companies. So just kind of make that list, get into your strong conviction names, and I would say scoop them up. That's what I'm doing. I'm scooping them up, and I'll just hope for the best. Anyway, I'm Dre Trades. Thanks for watching, and hope you enjoyed this video. Stay tuned. You got to subscribe and hit the bell, and then you can see the next video. Peace.